back at it again with another video. The morning dew is on my window. That is because it is about 7 a.m. in the morning. We are here at the Plant City Flea and Farmers Market. Gonna come up in here, trying to find some items to sell online for some cash. So, as you see, we have it here behind me, y'all. We have a full day plan of sourcing, starting out at 7 a.m. right here at Plant City. Let's get our cart, let's get out there, let's see what we can find. So everything is $1. See if we can make something happen out of here. Everything is $1. Let's see. I see some Madewell. I see some Nike here. Some Madewell down here. All right, let's dig a little bit and see what we can find. Let's see. Really nice vintage Nike. Blue Callaway. Alright, not a bad start. Just $2 each for the games. Let's see if there's anything worthwhile in here. This whole side field is usually filled up with vendors. So I guess on Saturdays, especially with the school back in session, I mean today's a Saturday, the main days are on a Wednesday. I would still figure on a weekend that would, you'd have tons of vendors here, but I mean, as you saw, it's pretty slim pickings in terms of vendors, so we gotta make with what we can do and make the most out of it. With the slimmer amount of vendors, probably at least half the amount of vendors that usually are here, even though there's way less vendors, I mean, there's way less people shopping. So I guess it kind of pans out evenly. There's not as many other resellers. So I'm picking up, items in places I probably wouldn't if it was on a Wednesday. So, it's kind of playing out right. So we're still here, rocking and rolling. See what else we can find. We'll find this old camel bag, but it's pretty stained up. Also got this vintage for $1. This means elastic's a little crunch. Not really crunchy, but it's worth taking a shot on for $1. A little bent up, a little wonky, but we'll fix that up. And same boot with the hat. She has all these Legos for just $5. Not sure if there's any minifigs in there, but we'll take a chance. Whole table is said to be $1. Everything is $1, so we'll see how it's looking. Then here's $1. Morning. How much do you want for the games?
They're $5.
$5. Sonic. Oh, is there? Okay. Ooh, it is a hot one out there today. It is currently 8:55, so we've been here for just about 2 hours. Again, at the flea market, being that's a Saturday, I guess on top of being that the school has started, I don't know, or it's out of season at this flea market, it was about a third of what it normally is. So that means it was 2/3 of it was empty, but we still, checking out the cart, did pretty well. I filled up the cart pretty nicely. So let's go over what we got here, and then of course we have more sourcing to do throughout the day at some different locations. So let me show you guys what we got. Okay, so from one vendor we ended up getting this Undisputed Champion. This is actually Canelo, the boxer. It's his brand of hats. Team Canelo, so we got 2 Team Canelo hats. We got a black and red. These ones actually go for right about 30 bucks each, so it was pretty good to pick up. I paid $4 a piece. As you saw live, we ended up finding this vintage MLB cap right here for $1. From one vendor we ended up getting this backyard basketball PS2 for $1 as well. I don't think it's complete, it's missing the manual. This is probably going to go to our own collection, our own retro video game collection, so we're going to keep that one for $1. Then from another vendor, as you saw in the video, we ended up finding a few games. We originally saw this Sonic the Hedgehog, and then we ended up finding these two on a different table of hers, Need for Speed Pro Street, as well as Wally for the Xbox 360. So these ones will also go into our little game collection, but you know, always we'll end up holding on for an investment to sell later on in the future. Alrighty, then this big old bin right here, it's like a drawer. We ended up getting from a vendor that we got a good amount of jeans, and actually from that hat as well. We got this whole entire bin of Legos for just $5. I tried to go through it a little bit. I didn't really go through it much though, to see if there was any mini figures in it. But I know these plates, just these big plates in general, if I'm not mistaken, they do fairly well. The big old plates like this. I'm not really sure how much they go for. I pick up Legos whenever I find it for a good deal. I've just been hoarding it, that way I could sell it in a big lot, you know, later on down the road once I got it all sorted out. So hopefully we can find some minifigures in here. If not a big deal. This whole bin for $5, I mean, we'll do just fine with that. Alrighty, on to the next. So from another vendor, we ended up getting these pins, the Miami Herald, which is a newspaper, but it looks like a decade of Heat, 88 to 98, looks like the Miami Heat. Second one, there's some Super Bowl pins in here. I got this entire box, NFL 75. I got this entire box of pins for just $2. These are items, I mean, I'm not sure if any of these are really worth anything or worth waiting to list and sell on eBay. I'll probably even sometime maybe keep some of these as giveaways on my whatnot. You know, who knows what we're gonna do with it. But for $2 for all these pins, you can't really go wrong with that. Alright, so now moving on to the jeans and pants. I didn't notice the stain earlier. You know, that's why it's very important to try to get good lighting. Obviously we're outside, but sometimes the sun hits it a certain way and sometimes you can't see the stains, but you know, we'll try to clean that up. Anyway, here's some of the jeans. Most of these jeans I got for about $1 a piece. We have Grace in LA. It's a nice pair of South Poles, so those will do really well. South Pole jeans are coming back. We got a pair of Levi 514s, Levi 511s. These are Lucky brand. Another pair of Lucky brand. What are these? 541 Levi's and these nice Reformation jeans. Again, most of the jeans we got for about $1 a piece. We ended up getting this game with where we ended up getting those Canelo hats. Very nice GameCube, The Incredible Hulk Ultimate Destruction. They originally wanted $10 for it. I think I allotted it together with the hats and ended up paying about $8 for this. This is a really good game. GameCube is one of those consoles where a lot of their games is worth a little bit. This one here is worth about $40, so definitely good pickup on this one. Here's some more hats we got. We got Lacoste, nice little Nike, nice little golf Titleist Auburn hat. A very nice vintage Nike golf hat. We'll try to clean that up. That one will do well. Nice royal blue Callaway and an Edmonton Oilers cap. All right, on to the stack of clothing. Most of the clothing I paid about $1 for. There's a couple pieces. I think the most I paid for an item would be $3. So everything you see here we got for $3 or under. Nice little Harley Davidson women's tee, men's Puma, men's sleeveless Nike. Emily Daniels. I didn't look that up. It just looked nicer, button up. It had good detail on the buttons. I didn't look up comps, so I just took a chance on it. Very nice Allure and Active Ralph Lauren pink sweater. Men's Nike Golf long sleeve, like the button top turtleneck. Men's Puma. Men's Columbia button up. Nice little Nautica competition fleece quarter zip. Women's Columbia sweater full zip. This one, again, I think I didn't look up comps, but just quality, the craftsmanship on it, and that's 100% wool. Took a chance on it. Nice looking piece. Baylor Bears hoodie, Wrangler Pearl Snap Rancher shirt. Pearl Snap's always nice to pick up. This is actually a kids spirit jersey. Disney spirit jerseys usually always do really well. Kids, obviously it's kids, it'll go a little bit cheaper, but still can't go wrong with Star Wars and a spirit jersey. Can't go wrong with that. Really nice little Madewell dress, little sundress, super cute little piece. That one will do well. Nice little polka dot Ralph Lauren button up. Nice full zip Ralph Lauren, size 2XL, paid $3 for that one. Nice little polo jacket, that'll do well. Little chaps Ralph Lauren, short sleeve button up with the crest on the chest. Plain basic polo. And then this nice Champion like practice football jersey. We ended up picking that up as well. And then last but not least, we got these two Xbox 360 games. You Don't Know Jack and Deepak Chopra's Leela. This one probably, as I can already tell you, is worth nothing. This one I got no idea, but she wanted $0.25 a piece. So I gave her $1 and told her to keep the change because, I mean, two of these games I could give it to my wholesaler, sell them for $2, 50 cents a piece if I wanted to. So just ended up throwing that in. So not a bad haul so far for the flea market. We still have plenty more. As you can see, it is like I said, 9:08 right now in the morning, and I am sweaty. Florida heat is nothing to play around with. But we are in the car. Like I said, not a bad haul. Like I said, today being about a third of what it normally is here at the flea market. We ended up doing pretty well. We did a lot better than I expected. It was very limited in terms of vendors. But now we are on the way back home. So we're gonna head home right now, and then we're gonna head over to the thrift store because they open at 10 o'clock this morning. All right, we just rolled up. It's probably been 10 minutes since they've opened, and people are rocking and rolling. So let's get busy. Let's get in here. Let's see what we can find. So we just left that thrift store. It's called Out of the Closet. It's actually pretty cool. It's like a pink and blue thrift store. I have never in my life seen a thrift store that has a pharmacy inside of it. So that was kind of unique, I guess. But yeah, so they had this big sale. I think they do it once a month. This is the first time I've ever been here. Tiffany's actually been here a couple times. Where they do once a month. I think it's like a $2 sale. They put a bunch of stuff outside. It's almost like a bins kind of vibe. You kind of dig around and pick out items for $2 a piece. You know, I got there about 8 minutes after the open, and they were already, you know, I mean, as you guys saw, there was already tons of people in there picking, so didn't really get much, didn't really find anything crazy out there. I think I picked up 6 items, which I'll show you here in a little bit. And then I went inside to see what they had inside. Ended up getting these Carhartt pants that you saw in the video. However, I'm an idiot, and I thought orange was 50% off, but it was red when I got to the counter, not orange. I'm colorblind, I guess. So instead of paying $4.50, which I thought I was gonna pay for those Carhartt jeans, I ended up paying $9 for it, because I stood in that long line, and I wasn't gonna not leave with the pants, being that I stayed in the inside line that long for them. So ended up paying $9 for those Carhartt pants. You know, we'll still be able to, you know, profit. Obviously not anything crazy, but, you know, $10, $15 maybe we can get off that. So right now we are actually on the way to another thrift store. It's about 15 minutes down the road that's having a 50% off everything sale. So we're gonna go check that out and see what we can find. Well, what do you know? We took a little detour because, if you see it there in front of us, we found a yard sale on the way to the other thrift store. And it's in between. There's actually 2 or 3 that we accidentally passed on the way here. So on our way back home, maybe we can stop at those as well, but let's see what we can find. Alright, so at that yard sale, as you saw, there was those biker tees. She said, I asked if she had any more Harley stuff. She said somebody came by earlier and bought a bunch, so, and the Black Hills Sturgis one she has from 2003. So if she had a bunch of Harley that someone picked up earlier, that kind of kills me to wonder, you know, what kind of pieces she had that person took, that they left these behind. But I'm going to show you a few of them. We have 2003 Sturgis. I mean, I think they're all 2003 as far as Sturgis. They're a really cool front hit to it. Some of them still have this little Sturgis sticker, like this first one. So they're like pretty much dead stock from 2003, which is pretty cool. You could just tell by the graphic and by the shirt. I don't think they've ever been worn. Another one of those Sturgis with like the horns. And then we got this Harley Davidson Cafe, no back hit to it. But you know, some pretty cool pieces. And then I also got these 2 little handhelds. These 2 little handheld games. I mean, have you seen, that's pretty frequent. We've been getting these in our past couple of videos we've released. We got Hangman handheld, Deal or No Deal. Usually those handhelds go for about 15, 20 bucks sometimes, depending on the game. So not a bad little pickup there. Stop at the yard sale. We paid $2 a piece for all the items. So all in all, you know, not bad at all. We got that thrift store, it's right around the corner, so let's get over there and see what we can pick up. I love that this place is bougie with the wood hangers. Okay, I see you. I see you with those wood hangers. Oh snap, another nice time to half off. Let's go. I like it a lot. Alrighty, it is 11:30. We just left that other thrift that had half off of all the clothing today. We got some very spicy pieces at that location. So we'll show you all those here in a little bit when we get back to the casa. But yeah, we're gonna try to head back down that way to try to see if we could see the garage sales that we actually accidentally passed when we were on the way over here, as we head on back towards the house. So hopefully we see what we can find. I am starving. My stomach is literally turning inside out Obviously, I've been up since 6 a.m. this morning, so I don't usually eat this early, but since I obviously got up early, my body's, working twice as hard. So we're at it. We're here. I need to get some food here soon. We'll pick up some food shortly. Let's see if we can find any more garage sales.
Yeah,
That's good brand.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah. Buy another one. Another one here. The same legs but different color.
Alright, so we just finished up with sourcing for today. So you guys haven't seen what we got out of the that $2 outside sale that they had at the Out of the Closet thrift store, as well as that thrift store that we just came from. So let me show you what we got from both of those. Alright, so from the Out of the Closet $2 everything outside sale, we didn't get anything too crazy. We got some pretty mid-tier stuff in terms of what we saw on our platforms. So we have a little Columbia fleece full zip we got from there. Lorenzo Uomo, nice little striped button up. Some Ralph Lauren button up. Calvin Klein. We don't normally pick up the Calvin Klein button ups, but again, for $2 each, I mean, it's an okay brand. I mean, it'll end up selling it eventually. LL Bean, nice little traditional fit flannel button up. And then these women's Nike shorts. So yeah, each of those pieces we ended up getting for $2 out of the closet $2 sale. All right, so next up we ended up getting at the other garage sale, we got this Ralph Lauren knit sweater. And from this garage sale, we also got every item for $2 a piece. Women's Ralph Lauren little cable knit sweater. This one's really nice. A Ralph Lauren, 100% pure wool. Nice little button up. That one will do pretty well. And then we have two men's polo Ralph Lauren polos as well. And then we ended up getting these DK, I'll move this out of the way, these DKNY jeans. Very nice, again, for $2. No heel drag, no nothing. So that should do pretty well for us as well. The Dwayne straight fit. Alrighty, then our two best pickups, or say our best pickups of the entire day was from the last thrift store we ended up going to. I forget what the name of it was. I've never personally been there myself. Tiffy has. But the best items came from that thrift store, which were these two Patagonia air-conditioned short sleeve button-ups. These are really nice patterns. I mean, both of these patterns, looking at comps, go for anywhere between like $70 to like $80. So that's awesome to find. $8.99. Everything was half off there, so we paid $4.50 a piece. We had this Patagonia air conditioned button up. This one as well, super nice pattern. Also ended up getting some Tommy Bahama for half off of $9. Tommy Bahama Island Zone with the little birds, little parakeets. Nice little silk piece, orange floral Hawaiian Tommy Bahama. And then this red Tommy Bahama as well. And then, of course, I almost forgot, we also got these shorts from there. These really nice polo Ralph Lauren. Half off of $9.99, so $5 for these. With this cool little marlin or sailfish embroidered all over pattern, which is always really nice to get. And that is going to call it a day. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us another day outsourcing. If you guys haven't already, guys, hit that subscribe button. Hit the thumbs up, as well as comment down below what kind of videos, reselling videos you guys want to see on our next upcoming videos. Our grand total we ended up spending today, it will be this much. And we ended up profiting, our estimated gross profit will be this much. So all in all, can't complain with today's haul. I appreciate every single one of you guys for watching. Until next time, peace, love you.